Hello everyone, myself Suhail Pasha, working as lecturer in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Government Polytechnic, Belur. See, in this session, we are going to discuss about the Unit 3 in Basic Workshop Practice 2 of 3rd semester Mechanical Engineering. See, the Unit 3 Foundry Practice Session 4 is combination of hexagon and circle mold cavity. What is metal casting? Metal casting is a process of forming metallic products by melting the metal and pouring this molten metal into the cavity of desired shape. The mold is a shape of requirement, and that molten metal is solidified after pouring it into the mold cavity. Metal casting is nothing but a process of forming the metallic products by melting the metal into the mold cavity and allowing it to solidify. Why casting is important? See, casting is very useful in the production of very complex geometrical parts, that means the intricate parts, and it is used to make a small, that means few hundred grams, to very large size parts, that means around thousands of kg of products can be manufactured with the help of casting. It is very economical with very little wastage. Casting metal is isotropic in nature, that means it has the same physical or mechanical properties along any direction. What are the steps involved in casting? See, first of all, before starting the casting, we should prepare the sand, the molding sand, and that prepared molding sand is used in order to prepare mold cavity. Sometimes the mold cavity is cut according to our requirement, or the mold cavity is prepared with the help of patterns. See, pattern is the replica of the product which has to be casted. And after melting the metal, the molten metal is poured into the mold cavity. The metal is in the form of molten state, and that molten metal is poured into the mold cavity into the required shape, and after solidification the casting is done. See, once the casting is done, that is removed, and all the gating systems, risers and runners which are connected to the mold cavity are removed, and the product is heat treated or cleaned and finished and inspected for any defects. See, casting will be having some of the defects like blowholes, hot tears, cracks and all, that has to be inspected. See, these are all the steps involved in the casting process. Here in this experiment, we are going to prepare the molding sand, mold cavity with the help of hand tools. See, molding sand is very important. That is also known as foundry sand. The sand, when it is moistened and compressed or oiled or heated tends to pack well and hold its shape. It is freshly prepared refractory material used for making the mold cavity. It is a mixture of silica, clay, moisture in appropriate proportions. Molding sand is a combination of silica, clay and moistures with some additional binders and all. Right, in appropriate proportion we have to add, and we have to prepare the molding sand. In this experiment we are going to use green sand. The molding boxes in order to prepare the mold cavity. See here, the single molding box is used in order to prepare the mold cavity. Just to know, actually we can mold with the help of 2 boxes or sometimes 3 boxes. See, when 2 boxes are used, the bottom molding box will be called as drag, and when it is connected by pins, and the top box will be called as cope. And if you can see here, this is 2 box molding, and when one more box is used, that means additional box, when the parts are complex we can use 3 box molding, and the bottom box will be drag, mid one will be cheek, and the top one will be cope. See, once the molding sand is poured in the molding box with the help of shovel, that has to be rammed properly. That means that molding sand has to be packed properly with the help of rammers. See, before the sand preparation, this riddle can be used in order to sieve the sand. That means the bigger particles of sand can be removed, or dust or any other extra materials can be removed with the help of riddle before preparation of sand. See, once the sand is rammed properly, ramming operation is done in order to pack the sand properly within the molding box. With the help of English cleaner we can remove or cut the desired shape of mold cavity, that is the combination of hexagon and circle. I will explain you later. And with the help of smootheners and all we can finish the mold cavity. See, there are so many other tools also we can use in the preparation of mold cavity. See, the exercise is to prepare a mold cavity as shown in the figure. See here, the combination of hexagon and circle has to be cut in the molding sand which is placed in the molding box. See, as you are seeing in the sketch, first we have to draw the hexagon on the top finished surface of the molding sand, and once the hexagon is cut, the circle has to be drawn inside the hexagon plane. That means here, if you can see here, see, once this hexagon is done, that has to be cut properly to the desired size. Here it is 30 and the hexagon side length is 100 mm, and once that is cut, the mold cavity of hexagonal shape into the depth of 30 is cut. After finishing these surfaces, on the bottom surface of hexagon here, again we have to mark the center properly, and we have to draw the circle of given dimension, that is 60, and up to the depth of 30 we have to remove the material, remove the molding sand with the help of cleaners. So once the shapes are prepared, that has to be cleanly finished with the help of smootheners and other tools. Here the aim of the experiment is to prepare mold cavity as shown in figure. The material required are molding sand, parting sand. The parting sand helps us to mark the required shape on the top surface of the molding sand, and parting sand is also used in the two box molding to divide the two boxes, the molding boxes. Here in this experiment, the tools required are molding board, shovel, riddle, rammer, strike of bar or strike edge, trowel and lifters. The sequence of operations is like this. We have to prepare the sand. Sand mixing has to be done. Pouring the molding sand into the molding box. After that we have to pack it with the help of rammer. That operation is called as ramming. Measuring and marking on the top surface of the molding sand, and the desired shape has to be drawn by marking the center. Once the marking is done, we have to finish the mold cavity of hexagon and circle. The procedure involved here is the molding sand with adequate amount of binders and moisture is added to the sand. This sand is thoroughly mixed with the help of muller or by hand. The sand is then filled in the molding box. As we are using only one molding box, that is called as drag. Sand is then rammed with the help of hand rammer, and excess sand has to be removed with the help of strike of bar, and the flat plane surface has to be done. And apply parting sand on the top of the drag half of the mold. Once the parting sand is poured, by using a bent rod, draw two diagonals on the top half of the mold, because in order to mark the center we need to draw two diagonals on the top surface. Draw the hexagon as per the dimension, that is for 100 mm side of hexagon. Inside the hexagon, once the hexagonal mold cavity is done, inside the hexagon we have to draw the circle of diameter 60. Now by using the sand lifters, remove the sand from the mold to get the desired shape slowly without disturbing the edges. The mold is then finished after cutting the desired mold cavity. Here, this experiment is the combination of first experiment and second experiment of this lab. This finishes the experiment number 4, that is combination of hexagon and circle. Thank you.